Hello everyone. I thought I was gonna make another video, but guess what? I forgot. I'm doing my ensalada mixta today, so of course I had to show you how to do it. It's one of those recipes that, as a Dominican, this is my favorite ensalada, and my mom used to make it from scratch. So you know that it's gonna be something that is so melancholic just thinking about it, and I only make it during the holidays, so of course I have to make it. I have to make it for you guys, and I had to make sure that you guys have this recipe. What you're gonna need is mayonnaise, real mayonnaise, and it depends. I boil everything. You're gonna need 4 boiled eggs, and you're going to need potatoes that have been already boiled. I cut them in half. I left them just to show you. I cut them in half, and then I throw them in to boil. And I have that container that basically you just, you put them in there, boil just like the pasta dish, put it in there, and then when they're done and they're soft, then you take them out, and it's easy peachy, easy and easy. So this is normally, I left 2 of them unpeeled just to show you guys how it is. This is like the potato, then you cut them in half and put them to boil until they're done and they're soft, and they should be as soft that when you touch them, they're gonna come off like this. I'm not gonna use these ones, so I'm only showing you. So this is how soft they should be, okay? Well, that's done. Let me put them in here. You also are going to need some beets, and the beets are going to be the canned one. You can either use 1 or 2 depending. I'm gonna use 1 and see how it looks, and then if you don't have beets, you can use carrots and cut them in little pieces and chop them in there, and then that will be like carrots instead of beets. But beets are great. I love it because it gives it like a reddish color, and it's Christmas, so everything red. I love everything red. So, and what else do we need? And we also are gonna have to grate in some onions, and I'm gonna tell you how you do it. I'm gonna show you, but I already did it already. I'm learning from my experience that if I have everything cooked, it takes less time to show you guys. So this is the grating right here. I have done it already, and you just grate it. Basically grate half an onion, and then you are going to get, I'm going to show you what you get. You're going to get this consistency. It's almost like a onion paste, which looks like this. Onion paste, which you're going to put in the salad once it's done. And I just forgot one thing that the salad needs. You need some olive oil. Now, of course, I'm gonna go look for my container. Give me 1 second. Okay. I got my olive oil, which we're going to use. Olive oil. And that could be up to 2 or 3 spoons, depending on how much you're making. I make a lot. Well, I'm not gonna make too much, but I'm gonna make this much because I love it. Even if no one have it, but I'm gonna have it all week long. So people are going to enjoy it. And you know what? I'm trying to see if I can hold my hair. Sorry for having my hair down. I normally like to put it back, but that's not gonna happen. Let me go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, hands wash and dry. And I'm gonna start showing you how I make this. Let me get something because I have to dry this. I have to dry this because I rinsed my containers. So you can pretty much pick any container that you want. I'm gonna pick this one. This one is from Corningware, and it's microwavable and oven safe. It's not going into the oven, but it's good to know that it's oven safe. And I love the way it looks too. So, okay. Now, let's do this. I'm going to turn it this way. and I'm gonna show you how I cut the potatoes once they are like this, because you have to cut them more. You're gonna have to cut more. The potatoes have to be cut. Let's do this. Okay, and this is how you cut them. You're going to, let me move this over here. And this is how you're gonna cut them. You're gonna cut them in 4/4. So you're gonna cut them first center, and then you're gonna do, basically you're doing a square, 4-piece square. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's 4 squares like this, like that. And then you're gonna cut them in little pieces. They're gonna fall like this. And then you're gonna, and believe me, they look big now, but they're gonna come apart as you make the salad. So don't worry about being so big. They will become a little bit less as you, they become less as you do. So I'm gonna continue cutting this, and I'm gonna try to do as fast as I can. I want you guys to, again, it's like little squares. You're gonna do 4 squares, 4 squares, and then you're gonna cut them, and cut them, and grab another one. Then you cut them in the middle, right center, and then you cut them on the other side, and then you put them back together, and then you just cut them like this. And then they're gonna fall, of course, because you know they're not gonna be perfect. You see, they're gonna be little squares, almost look like a little triangle after you're done, because you cut them in half and half, 2 halves, and then they're gonna look like this. So once I'm done cutting it, I'll show you how it looks, and I'll show you every time I add an ingredient in. This is the easy part. I already have boiled the eggs. I already have boiled the potatoes. I already have done all the legwork. And you know, it's pretty simple. You can put in the eggs with the potatoes to be done. The 4 eggs. Just put them in the pan that you put the potatoes to bake. And they are going to you want to do guys as much as you can. Let's do this, and you're going to be doing the same process. If you want to go back there and cut them a little bit more, you could, you know, just to give yourself like a little bit faster road. But yeah, once you do that, it's gonna be easier. So it should take you like maybe 8 to 10 minutes to do this part. But I'm going pretty fast because I want to speed it along. I don't want you guys taking too long looking at me just peeling these things and making sure that everything is, yeah, I'm cooking while my husband is wrapping presents for my girls. So that is going to be, you know, trying to say like Santa Claus came, you know, and dropped the presents for them at night. So the tree is actually, and you know, we just moved to Texas, so I'm actually decorating too. I don't know if anyone, I just saw one YouTuber that had a great idea for the Christmas tree. She added flowers to it, and I had red flowers. I had 4 of them. I didn't have too many. Maybe next year I'll add more. But if you want a video about decorating for Christmas, let me know. I can add that in for you guys. But you have to let me know. I mean, I think it's a little late for this Christmas, but for the next one, I think I can pull it off because I'm gonna have more time and I don't have to clean and I don't have to do so much. So then you can go back and smash it a little bit more with a knife just to make it a little bit thinner. But it really doesn't really matter because you're going to, the potatoes are gonna come apart as we do everything else. So basically you have the eggs now, and you're gonna do the same process that you did for that, but this one you're gonna be different. You're gonna try to cut them as small as possible because you want all those pieces to go in. So this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting them in little pieces. And if you have something that can cut it for you, then great, look. But this is how they should look. Let me try to see if I can do this. And then you can do this, and then basically it should look like that. And then you cut it, and you cut it, and you cut it, and cut it, and cut it. And I'm not gonna continue showing you because you got the idea. And keep cutting. And you basically do the same thing that you did the potatoes, but this time you're going to try to cut them a little bit more smaller than you can, you know? And the smaller the better. And then you're gonna go and cut them and cut them and cut them and cut them. And of course I'm making a mess here because I'm trying to show you guys, but that is it. And then if you want to go back and cut a little bit more of the pieces, bigger pieces, little pieces, you could do that. This egg smells so good. I'm actually hungry, so I'm trying. I'm gonna cut this as much as I can, and this is going to be cut, and that's how they look. Once you, it's gonna be almost like a shorter part of it. So, but like I said, it's gonna be big pieces, and you can use the knife. Go over with a knife and make it smaller. That's the way it is. Maybe I needed more eggs. I only did 4 because I put too much potatoes. But you know what? Doesn't matter because it all depends on your flavor. I think four eggs are very good. These are small eggs. They're not that big, but I would love them to be a little bit bigger. But you know what? It's okay because I make it work. We're gonna make it work the best way that we can. And you know, you can always go back and add. I can boil some eggs tomorrow and add more if I wanted to. And if you feel that you need more eggs, then you can go ahead and boil maybe just the egg and add it in later. But you don't need to. You don't need to stress yourself if you feel that it doesn't have enough egg on it. I'm gonna wash my hands because I have my hands all full. Wash my hands. And I'm gonna show you how it looks so far with the eggs and the potatoes, so you can see it. And this is how it looks with the eggs and the potatoes. I hope you can see it. That's how it looks, the egg and the potatoes. And now I'm going to add the beets. And I'm using the same container that I put the eggs in there. Put back to make basically the can have a lot of water, so you want to spill the water out. And you want to take them out from the can. And I just made a mess, but guess what? That's what it's all about. Just need to clean it because I have granite surface, and I don't want those things to seep into the granite. So I'm going to continue on. And you don't have to wash the knife. I mean, some people might want to wash the knife. I'm going to get it done with one knife. So this is how it's going to do, and then this is how it's going to look. Let me just yeah, I don't get rid of the water because I want You know what? I don't get rid of the water because I might have a need for it. Sometimes you can pour a little bit of the water of the beets. And normally you will use like maybe a, you will normally use a gloves if you want to, because beets are very red. And as you can see, look, they're gonna get wet. But you know what? You basically grab like a couple of them. I grab 2 or 3, and then you do the same process that you do with the potatoes and the eggs. You do the same thing. You cut them in little pieces. In little pieces. And let me see if I can move this camera. You cut them in little pieces. And it doesn't matter. I mean, you can definitely use another knife. I mean, but that's your preference. I'm not gonna ruin another knife that I have to wash, because this one is perfectly fine, and everything is gonna go together. They're gonna go together regardless, so why bother using another knife? So that's basically, you cut them in half, and you cut them as small as possible. So then you cut them, and then they come off. And then you cut them, and then you cut them more. And it's all about preference, but you know, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorite salads, because my mom always made it for Christmas and for a special event, and you know, those things hold so much love. I know my mom definitely put a lot of love into her cooking, and we love it and we enjoyed it very much. And that's why I am going to share it with you guys what my mom taught me, because not for nothing, but she is the best. She's the best mom. She will go out of her way to make sure her kids had everything. So I'm not gonna lie, I love her a lot. She is my inspiration. I think sometimes everything when I do something is I'm always thinking, is my mom going to be proud of me? If my mom going to, you know, whatever she's going to do. And most of the time I make the right decision because I want to make her proud. So anyway, I think I'm talking a little bit too much, but here goes. Basically I should be done soon. I know sometimes it this process takes a long time, and maybe next time I'll chop it. But you know, guys, I'm sorry, but you know, I have 2 girls. I have a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. Sometimes I don't have time to do this chopping process earlier. I did cook the potatoes and bake the eggs before, just to cut sometimes from the video so you guys don't have to wash too much. And you know, I'm learning. Give me a learning curve, like they say. As soon as I have a video app and download everything, and you can go back with a knife and try to smash everything a little bit further down. But I'm gonna tell you, this is going to, you can use the knife and basically try to follow them a little bit down. And I keep that water because I'm gonna need it. And I just noticed that I left one in the water, so I'm gonna go back and chop it. And the next ingredient is going to be, I'm gonna put real mayonnaise on it, and I'm gonna need a spoon for this. So yeah, that wasn't a really good idea because splattered all over the place, and on top of that I just made a mess of myself. But you know what, like I said, give me a learning curve. I'll get better with time. But let's see, let's get a spoon, and I'm gonna show you the beets and potatoes and the mayonnaise on top of it. And I do put a lot of mayonnaise on it. I put maybe like 4 or 5, or at least a cup. I'm gonna say cup of mayonnaise. A cup of mayonnaise. So this is how it's gonna look. It's looking through, right? Okay. So that's the process. And I'm gonna put a lot. And the mayonnaise consists, it's basically on you. Let me go wash my hands, sorry, because this thing is itching me. And I don't want my hands to be all reddish. It came off, thank God. It came off, okay, good. If I get to decorate the flan tomorrow, and I'll show you how to decorate it, I'll probably show you also the end result of the pernil at the same time, so you can see the results. Because I'm going to do that. I have to move this a little bit now. Now you're gonna move it and try to integrate everything together, from the mashed potato, from the potatoes to the beet to the eggs to everything else that needs to come in. And I'm just gonna tell you something. I mean, if you need to smash the potatoes a little bit more, smash them away, because it's okay to smash the potatoes a little bit more. And maybe I should have done a little bit more smashing on the potatoes. I'll get them like a little bit finer or more texture. But you know what? I'm not worried, because the potatoes are well done. And when you do them very well, they sometimes become a little bit smush when you're moving everything. And the more that you leave them, you know, you want them to the consistency of almost like coming apart, but not really coming apart, because you want to be able to work with them. But that's basically what it comes down to it. And I do put a lot of potatoes in here, so that is pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna put another beet, because another can of beet, because I don't think I'm gonna need it. But I am gonna put more mayonnaise, because I think it needs it. This takes a lot of mayonnaise, so okay. So I put a little bit more mayonnaise in it, as you can see, and this is how it's looking. Sorry, I'll show you. This is how it's looking right now. And I am going to add the grind onion that I just did a while ago, and I show you guys. And that goes integrated in there. And the only thing that's missing right now is my olive oil. And once that is done, and you're basically gonna move this around and make sure that all the ingredients are integrated together. Because you want it to be as much as like you can. And you just have to eyeball it, because sometimes you feel like you need more mayonnaise in there. Guess what? Put more. If you need more, put more. Whatever needs to be done. You also put a little bit of vinegar in it too, if you want to. It's up to you. If you don't like vinegar, don't put it on. But this is after all salad. It is a salad, so you definitely need. And I'm gonna put the olive oil now, because I think that's gonna make it easier for me to work with it. And that is actually like maybe a spoon and a half. Maybe 2 or 3 spoons of olive oil, depending on how much you have in there. You really have to eyeball it and see if that's what you need. But definitely you can put olive oil as much as you need it. But I would recommend to put a little bit there. And I think that is it. That is my ensalada mixta, Dominican ensalada mixta, that we have every, get another spoon, that we get every holiday. I hope I'm not forgetting anything that my mom would normally put in this. I think that's how I make it. I mean, if I forgot something, my mom will remind me. But This is how it looks. Let me show you when you're done. That's how the ensalada mixta is gonna look. And you're going to, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot another ingredient. You have to taste it and see if you have enough salt. If no, you have to add more salt into it. Give me 1 second and I'll leave you with this view of the ensalada mixta. And sorry, but this is not working out. I'm gonna put it right here. And you're gonna get to, so let me see. Ensalada mixta right there. I'll have to hurry up because I don't want to take more time of your time. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to taste this and see if the consistency is there. We definitely need a little bit of salt. So salt to taste, and basically just look for the taste and the consistency that you want it. If you want it very salty, which I doubt you want it just perfect. I did add salt to the potatoes and everything, but you want to be, let's see, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more because I have a lot of potatoes here. I basically did like almost like a whole bag of potatoes, so that's probably why it's going to me. I think I put a little bit too much olive oil, so cut down on the olive oil. Just put like 1 spoon of olive oil, that should be good enough. But I tasted it without the salt, so that make it different. Gonna get another spoon because I cannot use the same one. Let's see. Okay, let's try to taste this again. Tasting better, but I have to move it around a little bit more because the salt is stuck in somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go look for the vinegar. Give me a second. So you need Heinz vinegar, just a little bit, you don't need too much. And that's gonna help you probably to put everything together. This is actually, like I said, that's why you don't smash the potatoes too much, because you're gonna smash them when you're shaking it, when you're moving it, when you're mixing everything together. It's gonna come together, and you can smash it a little bit more if you want with a spoon or whatever it is you're mixing with. So the potatoes will get marinated in there. So you just have to continue moving it and using a rotation. I'm gonna get another spoon. Thank God for plastic spoon, because this way I will have to wash a lot of dishes. I can't be putting the same spoon back in there after I already put it in my mouth. So let's see. And I'm gonna take a big one. Oh, this is so good. It's delicious. And that salt is gonna marinate in there. I mean, it's like maybe you know what happens with my salt? My salt is very thick. It's pure sea salt from fine grain, and as you can see, it's a little bit thick. It takes a while to dissolve in the salad, but it's okay. Just you have to be a little bit more careful with how much salt you put in there. But you want this to stay for at least 3 to 5 days, and you can use this 3 to 5 days as long as you put it in the refrigerator, as soon as you make it. You know, have mayonnaise, you have to be careful with it. Don't leave it out too long. But that's basically the consistency that you want. And I'm gonna show you again, and then I'm gonna be done, because I have a lot to do. You have to decorate, and I have so much to do. So here it is. This is the ensalada mixta finished product, and then this is how it's going to be. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that you love this salad so much. I know I love making it because I love it. My mom taught me very young how to cook, and everything I learned from her. But I love making this ensalada mixta because I know I'm gonna enjoy it. Even if no one in my house eat it, guess what? I'm gonna be eating it for a whole week. But I only make it once a year, so it's okay. I can do the calories. I don't mind. But how can you turn this down? You know? How can you turn this down? You know? How can you turn this beautiful potato salad? I mean, if you're Dominican, you know that ensalada mixta is part of every occasion, especially around Christmas time, because you have to, you definitely want to give your family the best, and this is one of them. Okay, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, and I don't know when it's gonna be next time because I have so much stuff to do. But have a good holidays, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.